Эй, йоу, дорогие мои друзья, с вами Мунлайт, и добро пожаловать на стрим по Genshin Impact. Не ждали вы, конечно, его ни разу, нет, ни в коем случае не могли бы его ждать, но он у нас появился. В общем, дорогие мои друзья, сегодня будем продолжать наши эпичные похождения по Инадзуме. Будем пытаться добиться встречи с Сёганом. Может быть, у нас сегодня это получится. Я уж не знаю, насколько длинная сюжетка будет в этой локации. Я немножко побегал, позанимался всякой хренью, все-таки возвысил мир. Теперь мы будем страдать в 2 раза больше. Я знаю, вы это любите. В общем, дорогие мои друзья, несите вкусняшки, чайок, кофеёк, похрустеть, что вы там любите. Устраивайтесь поудобнее, а мы начнем. Ну, я думаю, по традиции мы музыку-то выключим. Она нам не шибко нужна в нашем любимом Геншине. Там зачем-то опять включили управление с клавиатуры, надо это выключать. Это не православненько. Нормальные, адекватные ребята играют с геймпадов. Потому что геймпад проще подключить к телефону и играть на телефоне еще. Поэтому лучше привыкать к этому сразу. Чем меня заразить? Неадекватностью? Неадекватностью меня уже не заразишь. Я уже неадекватен. С рождения. Так, что у нас тут по сюжету? Цветок распускается в темнице. Нам надо было в какую-то лавку фейерверк. Что, дорогие? Как у вас дела? Что нового расскажете, поверьте? Мне не нравится вот эта вот гоп-компания. Сейчас по-любому придется с кем-то драться. Можно увидеть то хоть твои глаза, то шлем разговаривающий.
If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things. Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way.
Какая девочка в коротких шортиках, а?
What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help? Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment. Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble. Huh? Hey, wait. You do have a vision. Shh. If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right.
Wise choice. All right.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial Wrath on Miss
Наоборот,
Yoimiya.
и этот клоун с этим его колизеем глупцев, особенно с последним испытанием. Ты все еще издеваешься над собой.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just... Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her fireworks, summer on Naruto
Если у нее
Island
нет
just wouldn't be the
базуки,
same.
стреляющими фейерверками, она не королева праздника лета.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction.
stop it. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my
Сука.
own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine
Так.
trying to run the business without it.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man.
Это все, конечно, хорошо, но мы уже знаем, что он очень добрый, хороший человек, что его там уже поймали, его надо идти
Do
спасать.
you guys know him too?
Не отвлекайте.
You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome. But if I just march straight in there by myself, I'd probably get miscom. So, what about if I join you instead?
Sure.
А ты
let's
нам
do
нужна
it.
вообще?
Ayaka told us to go look for
Хотя
help
не,
in
нужна.
Ireland.
Дайте мне
Seems like
это,
I
дайте
finally
ее в
got a new
команду. Я
job to
хочу
do.
посмотреть, что она может.
You know, besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station.
Whoa, talk about a reliable.
Not bad, huh? Let's go.
Time to.
Пожалуйста, дайте поактивничать уже, а. Так, ага, хрен мне, а не в команду, да? Сундук. Так, собственно, первое, что я хотел сделать, нам надо тэпнуться на статую Архонта и вкинуть электрокулы. Я пособирал немножечко. Мне было очень скучно. Поклониться. О, 25 штук я насобирал. Глядишь, опыта побольше будет, еще что-нибудь, плюшек каких-нибудь полезных насобираем. Уже что-то прям поинтереснее. О, ключ дали. И эту. И хрень какую-то для прокачки ГГ нашего. Я тут немножко полазил, открыл еще 2 острова. Я же не могу просто так сидеть на жопе ровно. Пособирал немножко анимакулов. Ну как немножко? На первом острове все, что мог. Остальное у меня запечатано, либо по квесту только можно туда добраться будет. А, то есть мы вот просто вот так вот ворвемся сейчас, да, сюда? А, нет. Мы просто типа обошли. Подземный изолятор. Уровень отряда ниже рекомендованного. Ну, конечно же, конечно. Дима же не может адекватно играть. Он усложняет себе все. Прошел возвышение. Теперь все боссы 80+. Я просто 80. Я не знаю, как я буду с ними бороться.
This is a whole lot creepier than.
Come on, this way. As long as I
Прокачать
certainly wouldn't
персонажей
want to
выше
walk away in
80-го
here.
я не могу. Для этого нужен 50-й ранг. Короче, будет весело мне теперь.
We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare.
You sure?
Yes,
Ну давай. И опять мне не дают ее в команду. Он тоже проходил Hollow Knight. Как там собирать эссенцию для гвоздя? У меня... Вот они, идут. Такие молодцы, 80 уровня. Пацаны, не расскажете, как мне вас убивать? А то у меня с этим теперь возникают некоторые проблемы. Хотя вроде не возникают, если вас немного.
Now I got stomach cramps.
Слушай, я не помню, я вроде бы гвоздь полностью не прокачивал. Как-то интересно все сделано.
Door. Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Ну и, конечно же, да, ручками, иначе-то никак.
glaze over. By royal decree, nice and spicy.
О, привет. А ты тут как оказался? Ни хрена ты. Шредер. Ну чё начинается-то?
Access denied.
Midnight Santa. Nice and spicy.
А ему вообще перегрузка по барабану, да?
Let the show be.
Куда эта бездна идет? Кто ее рыл? Вот тот же вопрос. Геомагия в Инадзуме? Как интересно.
Who goes there?
Здравствуйте.
I can fix this.
Oz reveal. Loba, get them.
Аксай. Может быть. Может быть.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe
Конечно, секрет.
trick to it. Let's dance. He's got
О, привет,
some a
пацаны.
lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
I must withdraw.
Я тут что-то закрыл. Так, а что у меня по хпшке? У всех все хорошо, у всех все хорошо. Мужики,
The agenda.
здорово. А давай в кучку.
Show me what you've got.
Не-не-не, не в ту кучку. Вы не туда скучковались.
Oz reveal by. Loba, get them.
This is long overdue.
As you wish.
Так, одного убили. А в смысле вы на меня агритесь? Вы что, охренели, что ли?
Take this.
Blaze
Вы
over
чё,
it.
твари?
By royal decree.
Вы чё, уроды? Сверхпроводник вам на лицо.
Watch your step. Show me what you've got. I dare you. Slash.
Nice and spicy.
Born of ice and
Allow
frost.
me to strike first. Don't hold back. I need to
Ну, наконец-то умер.
rest it.
О, сундучок открыли.
Let the show begin.
Давайте вот так сделаем. Что за ящик там волшебный такой? А тут можно куда? Можно, смотри. По-любому, что тут что-то должно быть. Спасибо. Это я прям люблю. Вопрос к Екатерине. И это что? Я ничего. Я у нее спрашиваю. Но у Рекса есть персонаж в Лиге Легенд такой. Из бездны, насколько я помню. Такой... Хрен пойми что. Зарывающийся под землю, вылазящий.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door?
Громовой нефрит. Угу. Можно было изначально просто перепрыгнуть все, да? Ну, вон там мы уже топтались, получается. Теперь нам сюда. Мужики, здорово.
Access denied. This is long overdue. Reveal thyself.
Опять какой-то самурай. Какие-то волны испускает. Пойдем-ка его выключим.
Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis.
Я так и не понял, зачем они сделали вот эти вот псевдокат-сцены на ультах. Вон, опаздываешь. В смысле опаздываешь? Куда опаздываю?
You're toast.
Для красоты. Это понятно, но это же неудобно.
By royal decree. Access denied.
А ты не хочешь, как нормальный моб, переагриться вот на вот эту вот хрень, которая вот тут стояла?
Nice and spicy.
Вот на тебе вот этот цветок. И бей его. А меня бить не надо. А цветок заканчивается быстрее, чем я успеваю договорить фразу. Нет, это кат-сцены всегда включаются. Другое дело, что они не у всех персонажей есть. Так, давайте хилимся.
Let's dance.
Нереально как-то жестковато стало после повышения. А ведь на 50-м у меня опять повысится уровень. А персонажа я еще не успею прокачать, потому что у меня ресурсов не хватит. Ох, я и рыдать буду.
Nice and spicy. Reveal thyself.
Эй, не, я не хочу на лифт. Хотя надо было, наверное, ехать с ним на лифт. Эпичная бы такая кат-сцена была. Лифт поднимается, мы деремся. Все в духе каких-нибудь японских боевиков. Ах ты скотина.
Access denied.
Ты что ж, меня обмануть решил?
By royal decree.
Мы не договорили, тварь. Ага. Ага. Нормально. Меня подставили. Меня подставили. Так, это я где? Кирпич мне в рот. Что так далеко-то?
Let the show be.
Почему нельзя было сделать в игре... Так, подожди. Тут был какой-то доп. Этаж. Вроде бы. Да. сундучком, смотри. То есть не просто так тут лифт ведь. Можно было бы в игре делать побольше вот таких вот подземелий. А не то однообразное нечто, которое они здесь именуют данжами. Почему у меня складывается ощущение, что мы не преступника из тюрьмы вызволяем, а... Куда дальше? А банк грабим.
Next on the agenda.
Угу. Играем в аттракцион с перемещением стен.
Next on the agenda.
Уже взял кредит на выбивание персонажа. Зачем? Тут без доната все прекрасно выбивается. Приветствую. Если знать как.
Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Locking you up was just the beginning.
No!
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission brutes are torturing him.
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
I can't bear to watch. If anything...
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Так, а ты еще кто?
Ma'am,
We were just teaching him a little lesson. That's all.
Huh? Who's that?
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army. What's she doing here?
Make way. Let me have a look at him.
Масочка интересная.
I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master...
Yoimiya, are you sure now's the right...
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Ты чё прячемся?
Sorry. I didn't mean to... Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my little...
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks
Простите
were
меня,
enough to
боже
distract
мой,
them.
простите, что?
I mean,
Что,
more
Андрей?
than enough.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know.
Приветствую,
I was
Киря. Добро
particularly
пожаловать.
proud of this batch. I decided...
Yoimiya!
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Уже я... Ай, не обращайте внимания, у Екатерины перегрев головного мозга. Да, походу, цензура жесткая цука. Ну да, а ты как хотел.
Look, the coast is clear! Now's our...
Да этот дядька подождет. По-любому где-нибудь заныканы сундуки, сокровища,
We're way behind schedule.
секреты, тайны. А, мы отсюда же пришли, ё-моё. А что это за 3 глазика такие? которые чаи гоняют. Плоская цепочка. Я понимаю, оптимизация. Надо взять на заметку. Опять
Master Masakatsu!
однотипичный
It's really
дед.
took so long. Oh, this was awful. Come on! We've got no time to lose.
Oh.
Yes. Leave. Before I let my judgment get the better. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well... You can bet we'll do all we can.
Leave this place.
Всё, Кири опять потекла. Там была не очень пристойная штука про дядьку и 2 охранников из тегов. Очень приятных сайтов. Все с тобой понятно, Андрюшка, все с тобой понятно.
We're finally out of that.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out.
Master Masakatsu, how do you...
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirm.
Thank you. All of you.
Мне
I'll
кажется,
take
тебе
him to get
показалось.
treated. I'll treat you to a round of drinks.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu.
Дайте мне эту пиротехника пощупать. У нее по-любому должна быть какая-нибудь базука.
Right, Kujosara. Do you think she was making up for how the guards were treated? It seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of
Да и
the
она просто не
Tenryou
хотела
community.
тратиться на врача, чтобы там лечить его за счет казны.
How about we go tell Ayaka and the other...
Салют за решеткой. Так, куда нам? Ага. Я думаю, мы тут можем как-нибудь пробраться
Next on
туда
the
вот.
agenda.
Вот в эту дырочку в заборе.
We're way behind schedule.
На какой фонарь ты лезешь, персонаж?
Next on the agenda.
У меня есть ее имя. Мы за тебя, Киря, рады. Так, не, подожди, слишком рано свернул. Давай ты просто будешь говорить того, чего у тебя еще нет.
I see. So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has... I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt decree. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is why she was so
У меня
willing
нет
to allow
сайна.
us
Слушай,
escape.
его ни у кого нету.
If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second.
True. Though if you ask me, Master Masakatsu's release is an unexpected blessing. We are now one step closer to victory. And we couldn't have done it with... You're turning out to be even more reliable.
Indeed. Things may have turned out, but if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt decree,
Так, может быть, мы
there's
будем
still
делать,
much
а не
it is time we make
разглагольствовать.
ready our next set of plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparation, and the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt decree seems to be waning. The days ahead may be more peaceful than usual.
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a task be left to...
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us. Anyway, with the
You do present a good... Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further.
Вот у меня
Perhaps a
сейчас один
period of
вопрос.
rest is in order.
Они стоят в закрытом помещении, и у них развиваются платья, шарфы, пояса. Что это? Вот все вот это. Это такой сквозняк или что?
Toma,
Там
what
кондер?
would you
А,
suggest?
ну, тогда да.
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Might I suggest an evening of hot pot together? Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game recently. I'm sure you'll find it quite amusing.
A hot pot game? What's that?
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hot pot. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of the pot, taste it. Anyone who guesses correctly can go again, and whoever finishes the meal with the most points is declared the winner. Tradition even has it that the winner receives blessings from the god of hot pot. Don't you think it sounds like fun?
Это
I've
личная
been wanting to
обдувка.
give it a try. In fact, I've already got my ingredients
Пен.
prepared.
You really do want to play. Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather.
Займемся карательной кулинарией.
Paran proposes we gather raging demon level Joyun chilies. This is already shaping up.
Oh, my stomach! It feels like Yoimiya's fireworks are going off inside me.
Who would have guessed that Toma would be the winner? He ate practically all those.
Salt-crusted herring, unripe lavender melon, flash-boiled dongo. Oh, and whatever that thing was that nearly froze my tongue off. Hold up, my life is starting to flash before my eyes. Time I call it a night, everyone.
Помянем.
You've only got yourself to blame, Toma. All those strange things you ate were
Ну или элемент
ingredients you added
дизайна. Нужно
yourself.
же как-то привлекать внимание, а волнообразно двигающиеся цветастые блестящие элементы очень хорошо для этого подходят. Ну или просто пердят.
But
Да.
weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot.
I must apologize. To be perfectly honest, I thought the cakes would be a tasty addition.
Uh-oh. I'm definitely not okay. I feel like a new man.
А вот это я понимаю регенерация
You
организма.
know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone else's turn.
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the god of hot pot's blessing. Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around. I think my luck has already taken a... So without further ado, I hereby declare that the winner of today's hot pot challenge is... me.
Oh, bruh.
Good effort, team. Another important job taken...
Yes. If the Tenryou
А
Commission truly
действовать
is
мы
as
будем?
busy with preparations as Toma claims, then some rest, and with the extra time, there are some...
Let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days rest,
Ну вот,
we'll
Люмин, ты
reconvene
там
at the
одного
Komori
чуть не
tea
убил.
house and
Лично
discuss
тебе
our next
скажу,
operation.
не подходи к плите, женщина. Слушай,
Downtime
когда
is
ты
hard to come
суешь
by these days, so be
в один
sure to make the
котел
most of it.
пирожное, соленую селедку, неспелую дыню и что-то там еще, тут даже хороший повар ничего хорошего не сделает.
I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next...
There's gonna be a sequel?
Вот тут этот взгляд. Голодные консервы.
Sure, why not? We should play again now that everyone...
Bye, Toma. Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori tea house.
Прекрасно. Но что? Так, а тут можно что-нибудь купить? Нельзя. Тут только гав-гав-гав. Голодная консерва уставилась на горячий пирожок.
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would... But you ought not be nervous.
Начинается.
This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato clan.
Individual request? You mean
Correct. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, a few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings. She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But which...
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both... So... I am very curious about this mistake. According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother. Someone with a lot of personality.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a...
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. Please keep everything I have told you. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. But he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, I don't wish to involve anybody. Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for...
You can count on us. We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help.
Ну да, сейчас мы опять соленую селедку, неспелую дыню, пирожные.
I was hoping to take this opportunity to...
Oh, we don't mind.
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then? Ogura text...
Alright, sounds...
Мне показалось, или мы идем в магазин ткани, кимоно, огурцы? Огуры. Ну, почти.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Неспелую селедку, соленую дыню. Да. Надо, кстати, Сакуру подолбить. Тут вроде как должны падать лепестки.
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in
No, what made you think that? Festivals are each season brings its own festival, and each festival in turn brings a fresh challenge to the task of... So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions... Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion?
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and...
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment.
Oh, Ayaka gave...
Let me see.
It could be...
Oh, it's a very fine... Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and kimonos for your... Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. As you well know, in all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struck, but of course, where our customers are able to...
So you're saying we need...
If even Ogura Textiles and kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric...
You could try the International Trade Association. They're a little better connected than we are. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest.
Huh. So even just getting clothes made... Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Kurisu's thing.
It looks like...
Так, ну у меня есть. Давайте я
We will
отсыплю.
be back once we've acquired the fact... Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
Why is she being so secretive?
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time.
That's very... Traveler, Paimon? Let's try our luck at...
У меня есть. Не надо никуда ходить. Тем более целый километр пешком. Издеваетесь, что ли? Если бы не было телепортов, я бы, наверное, просто шел весь километр и швырял эту шелковицу ей в лицо.
We need to talk to Kurisu, right? Huh. Look, there he is.
Looks like we found... Mr. Kurisu, are you all right?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do...
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
That's great, but, what?
Well, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen.
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Какое удивительное совпадение.
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time. The vagrants swiped the whole batch, then well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods.
My apologies. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can. Perhaps.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity.
Of course, I would never.
Huh?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact I do so not without reservation. That aside, as I'm sure, given your position and that of the International Trade Association.
We will. But, what if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're...
Very humorous.
Ты думаешь, она будет кого-то напрягать? Она меня отправит.
I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was a Kanjo.
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine.
I need to know the exact time and location of the.
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime.
All right.
Начинается. Так, подождите. Было сказано, что это произошло на складах. Что-то я не вижу тут складов. А чё лисы такие бесстрашные? Еще и смотрят на меня, типа, ты чё тут ходишь, мешаешь?
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
Ну вот они, следы все еще продолжаются. О, привет, пацаны. Всё, сидим, торгуем.
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
А чё у них глаза-то красные?
Why you?
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of the... You trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes... Look, face it. This is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile. Can you...
You are despicable.
Hey, I just had an idea.
Business?
Pay up. And you can take your fabric back. Sound...
You're just a...
Wait. Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay...
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep...
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe.
Так. Привет, ребятки. Ух ты. Слушайте, а мне нравится. Как там ее выбивать?
Whirling snow!
Неплохо.
Let's dance. Take flight.
Ее спринт накладывает кривую инфузию. Чего делает?
No, please, It was nothing.
Miss Kamisato, traveler.
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time.
Thank you.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10. Yep.
Great! Now we can find.
Buy silk? You mean
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots.
Ну, конечно. Тогда бы ты его купила.
Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later, our
I honestly can't thank you. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
Фиолетового, пожалуйста.
Thank you, good sir. How much do I owe you?
Вот, молодец. Теперь ты говоришь по-русски.
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never.
No, that will never do. Things cost. Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with. And as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. There is nothing to feel distressed about. Because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened here in these woods today. Did it?
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped me greatly, and I will
Кривая
never
инфузия
forget
звучит
it.
лучше и короче.
I'm
И
afraid we must part
непонятнее.
ways. I must get these goods back to the association. If you ever need anything at all, just come.
Very well. And thank you for the silk.
See you then. Bye. Safe.
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
Опять издеваешься над старым дедом, да?
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu. It really shows what a great person you are.
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need.
Вот я что-то говорю по игре, ты сразу, ага, издеваешься. Да потому что
I
издеваешься.
guess that deep down, I don't see how a society...
Сейчас тут
Sorry,
возьму,
I'm getting
нагонюню,
off
одену электрокубок, и вот будешь знать.
topic. Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our...
Okay.
Так, я хочу вон ту вон. Лезем. Смотрите, сидит пацан, отдыхает, голову моет.
Oz, reveal thyself.
No rest for the wicked.
Born of ice and frost, all hail. Nice and spicy. Race you.
Cheap.
We're waiting.
Эй, ты...
Next on the agenda.
Развлекаемся. Приветствую, Ватфокс. Добро пожаловать. Так, и опять нам телепортироваться вот сюда. Даже отсюда быстрее будет. Как твои дела? Что нового расскажешь?
Hey there, we're back!
Welcome back. So, any luck at the internet?
Yes, they did. Here.
Риск внимания. Ни хрена себе.
Excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think
Что-то
everything else I
какая-то
needed got
осень
stored
началась
away.
у всех болезненная.
I just need to go and
То есть вот все, что вот позади нее сейчас, это не шоу, да?
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you too. It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the
Как
idea of
умудрился-то?
dressing in Inazuma attire. Oh, are you sure?
В смысле? Я хочу! Дайте мне новый скинчик на ГГ.
Is that so? Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code.
More like when you're away from home, you've got. But Paima would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I mean, I can certainly... Well, if you're sure, something else I've been wondering is...
Мне кажется, тут какие-то проблемы с диалогами начались. То есть ты говоришь, ты слишком добра, как скажешь.
It's so true. People dress it. Some people like to wear a hood. Some cover up half their face with a mask. Some just straight up dress like a peacock. Oh, and some have their tummy on show. Others wear skin-tight leotards and leg.
Really? So there is no single standard and people just dress however they like? So fascinating.
Wait, so you want to dress like a peacock now?
Да нет, скорее ей просто захотелись леопардовые лосины.
No, of course not. I just mean, I would very much like to travel across the 7 nations and see how people live.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you...
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be... this much.
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an order?
Это будет стоить вот столько?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other
Почему до
urgent
этого
requirements.
всегда
I can
цена
get to work right
озвучивалась
away.
какая-то, а
It will
сейчас
still take me
вот
some time,
столько?
so please come and collect it later. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby.
Я не думаю, что 5 моры.
Good idea. Let's check out the whole area.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company.
Цена просто
I
неприличная.
already decided for our next stop.
То есть, когда мы сюда приехали, нам сказали, что за ночлежку 2 ляма с каждого, это было прилично. Что ж тогда тут неприличная цена?
Food? Oh, Paima likes the
5 моры
plan.
Special for Аяк. Ну вот в это я больше поверю.
I picked the venue especially for you. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one of a high-end restaurant. Shall we head off?
Yep, yep.
Погоди. Что погоди? Куда погоди? Зачем? Я, кстати, не заметил, чтобы... Это задание легенд с Аякой? Нет, вроде бы. Но, во всяком случае, не должно быть.
Ooh, it's one of those street-side places.
Я вроде выбирал задание
Clean and
Архонта.
cozy.
Welcome! Oh, Miss Kiminami. Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for... I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed... Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for, traveler. Tiny customer. Please wait here. Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back moment... It's nothing of that. I just have a few minor things I need...
Ну-ка дайте
She sure
мне...
left in a hurry. But
So, you two are Miss Kamisato's friend? Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier looking places out there. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here. Her table booking surprised me. Not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time
the first time ever?
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what...
How is that possible? She's so calm.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of... Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful. Not to mention that... But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection. And they don't feel like that's something they... So you see, on paper... we don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired, so it makes me really happy to... Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood.
Huh? That sounded like
I'm so sorry, traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden. I, just had a cooking catastrophe.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from the cooking pot.
Песца упала.
As you can see, this house is right next to the rest. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils for me.
Right. If there's something you want to eat, you could...
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki. My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from... So I thought, if I'm going to meet
A dish from overseas?
То есть человек, который никогда не была за пределами Инадзумы, пытается приготовить...
Lots of options, don't we?
That's what I was thinking. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Just as a personal favor. Great. But what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable gift?
Oh, Paimon knows. There's one dish. Pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce.
That does sound pretty...
Давайте я просто сейчас наготовлю всего, она попробует. Так у меня же уже вроде как есть рецепт грибной пиццы, нет? Вот мясная пицца с грибами, не? Не то?
Is the pizza ready?
Что какой-то там значок слишком странный, ладно. Вот она. Так, есть кто? Давайте джин. Ролики на ютубе смотрел, что ты придираешься.
Is the pizza ready?
Да, на, бери, забирай. Вкусно, с пылу с жару, с грибами.
It's ready. It smells delicious. I would love.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary expert.
How are you all doing? Whoa, is this Miss Kamisato? This must be the dish you were.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the traveler.
Да ладно, могла бы сказать, что это...
Could I trouble you to package it?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing.
И тебе мы тоже перепишем рецепт.
How to make it?
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon
Really? That's great. If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where everyone will. Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the. I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please.
А показать? А
You could have
еще
sold
раз.
that recipe for a high price. You're a wonderful person. I mean it. I admire you a lot. Well, you should probably write down the recipe now.
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the things. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients.
Морской гриб и фиалковая дыня.
Correctamundo. Right. Now to add the next couple of ingredients.
Трава на вкус, светящийся гриб. Надо вторые выбирать, это будет лучше.
Yep, that's right.
Нет,
Now for the
Сирия,
cooking
нет, не имеет, я
instructions.
проверял.
Place onto oven rack at high heat and alright, it's done. Long may our reputations and our recipes persist.
I have no doubt that they will.
Cool. Then let's get.
Ну, мы только что. Ай, где? Вот она. Грибная пицца. Готовить. Видишь? Нет. А, ну да, есть приписка, может приготовить. Ну, значит, нам не перепало. Мухоморами. Можно и с мухоморами.
Hey, have you written out the rest?
Here it is.
Thank you. Wowie, this is so exciting.
Traveler, Paimon, please.
No problem. Food always tastes better.
All right.
Рррр.
Let's dig in before it gets.
Paimon loved this one. Oh, and especially that one over there.
Good.
Да,
I'm relieved.
Пайман, в принципе, как ведерко. В нее хоть что складывай, она все равно будет рада.
I was attempting to
Главное,
look
чтобы
earlier
съедобное
on.
было.
Did you chat with the owner at all?
Почему наркоту легче достать, чем огнестрел? Потому что ее
And
больше.
Did she, say anything about me?
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you.
She's happy? Oh, then she must have told you. What does it matter?
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. I just don't have very many friends. Most of the time, I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must have found it quite a surprise to see me taking you out for a meal.
Exactly. You've got at least two.
Aw, thank you. Excuse.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing.
I agree. I just want to say how happy I feel.
Of course we do. That's always friendship can go a long way.
Да я отвлекся, я же хотел
For
посмотреть
example,
квест. Тот не тот у
she
меня.
wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now it's made you want to.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing. And ours is one that I will always treasure.
While we're on the topic though, who?
Well, I think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
A fox envoy?
Блять, что? Что это было на заднем плане?
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think and fox envoys are nothing new. You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, that got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about. And maybe it's
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernet?
when you say oh,
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. All kinds of them too, up in the...
really? I've come across such things being asserted. So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise...
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is...
Да-да.
have loads
А
and
Пайман опять
loads
все
of
на
them.
еду.
Really? I would love that.
Так давайте. Вон, свергаем Сёгуна, и открываем границы, и едем дружно в Ливее.
Have you eaten your fill?
Oh, Paimon.
Excellent.
Что, Пайман сказала, что она насытилась? Не поверю.
Then we can pay a visit to my...
Так. Оно мне не дает, видишь? То есть мне нужно завершить золотую рыбку и белый журавль. Поэтому подозреваю, что да. Это задание легенды. Не забывай, что она глава клана Комисата, и это к чему? Так, я же хотел еще Сакура побить. Что это, кстати, за облачка такие? А чё меня корёжит-то? Ну-ка. Да? А я-то думаю, чё все так матом ругаются, что хрен эти лепестки сакуры добудешь. Оказывается, вон оно чё. Я понял. Кажется, меня ждут очень долгие этапы фарма на всякие разные наживки, например. Я пока это единственный вариант, куда я помню применение.
And the other item we discussed?
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it would...
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Whoa, looks super
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well, I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you. I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece of yourself.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds...
It definitely will. Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. We can set
Хороший вариант ответа.
time to go meet Tsubaki.
Да с какой собакой? Какие собаки? Почему возле каждого дерева нету такой электрической гадости? Я хочу с каждой сакуры в округе нафармить эту хрень. А, мне все-таки вниз надо, да? Есть тут вариант, где залезть? Знакомая пещерка.
So, a transcendent
Я,
being
кажется,
lives
даже знаю,
here?
куда нам надо идти.
I'm asking myself, how strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely. But since we're here, I still think we should go.
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? So,
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times.
sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that, Tsubaki...
I have a feeling that it could be some sort. Let's get a little closer before coming to.
Good idea.
Но одно подозрительное место я знаю. А нет, кажется, уже даже и не одно.
There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
Хм. Так, подожди, а если... Там было написано 7, тогда постучать 2 раза.
Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my
Один
hair,
цветок, чтобы
while a
украсть.
white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately,
А,
I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times.
один цветок.
In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path
4
that leads to
лунных
her
сияния.
house.
И на востоке 7 раз. Так, хорошо. Что у нас вот тут? Ну, в теории это восток получается у нас. То есть вот тут надо постучать 7 будет раз. Но нельзя.
Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate
Один
my
свежий
hair,
цветок.
while a white rabbit sews a hemline
Белый
from 4
кролик
rays of
сшил подол из
moonlight.
4 лучей
Dressed
лунного света.
appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the
Там у
blink
нас
of an eye,
цветы, там у нас
I'm
кусты.
standing on the path that leads
Вон
to
еще
her
одна.
house.
То есть у нас есть вон там странная стена. Там и вон там. Так, понятно, это я буду очень долго долбить. М. Один раз. 4, 7.
Strange. There's nothing in here. Let's keep looking around.
Ну-ка, подожди. Нету ничего. Скорее всего, нам нужно вон в ту будет. Но вот за это есть электрокул. Один, 4, 7.
There's nobody here. Just this box. Let's see what's inside.
Ага, хрен там плавал. Так, погодите, дайте тогда я сначала вон туда слазю. Так. Все, да? То есть с этой я уже никак не повзаимодействую. Обидно, обидно, ладно, хорошо. Хотите уны? Что такое уны? Умных мыслей на вечер? Конечно.
What's this? Huh. It seems to be another note. Could it be Tsubaki? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is...
Я что думал, что здесь будет проход к этому, к электрокулу. На тот выход надо. Поднимите голову и скажите, что вы видите. Потолок. В смысле? Меня же сюда вело, нет? Вы видите потолок, то, скорее всего, в доме. Потому что вообще не факт. Даже так?
Here will do just fine.
Alright, let's see what the notebook says.
Вы посмотрели вниз?
Paimon bets it's all about mysterious treasure. So exciting! What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without but, based on her what?
Traveler, Paimon?
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Yes, I have. I think I ought to share the truth of this notebook with you both. Even though the contents are completely different than what I...
Different how?
Not a Fox Envoy, no. It turns out that Tsu is my mother herself.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. But that's what it said. Tsubaki and I are the same person. and yet we are different. What follows in these pages is the ordinary. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and
So that means that the kimono design and
are things that my mother wished to try. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, but to put it another way, I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook.
Ayaka.
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came, on top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. After my parents passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, but my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from... Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometime... I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd... Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival.
So the kimono design...
That's right. And sometimes, festivals... I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but...
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon...
Короче, я понял. Сейчас мы наряжаем ее в новое платье и идем есть то, что мы наготовим.
But going to a festival is the one thing that I cannot do for her. Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be. I understand. Thank you. Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. She chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki.
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think... So, Traveler,
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster. Paimon would love to go with...
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have the same... I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared.
Сейчас макнем тебя головой в краску.
Let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
Paimon wants to come. Festival's here.
Great. Thanks, you guys. If we head over now...
Переоденем.
Today is the last day, right?
И вперед. На праздник. Хрена себе. Что так далеко-то? Поближе нельзя было найти?
I'll protect us. Race you.
Это тот самый мой ненавистный остров, откуда я не смог достать электроку. Он там на дереве висит. Скотина такая редкостная. Я упустил. А, вот он где. Но. Куда втопило-то? Летающая хренота. О, здрасте. Может, мы как-нибудь разойдемся, пацаны? Мне оно не надо, вам оно тоже не надо.
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors... I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day. I'll go...
That's the way to go.
То есть ни тебе выбора, ни тебе нормальной ходьбы.
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left.
Hey, look at that stall. They have so many maps. Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask.
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to...
Hey, is that who I think it is? Miss...
Greetings.
People seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go.
But of course! The Kamisato clan leads the Yashiro Commission. Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used... Some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before.
You're too kind. My brother and I simply go...
But this is the first time I've seen anyone from your family.
Oh, there isn't actually.
Oh, a traveler? Huh. Now that you mention it. First time in Inazuma? Ah, excuse me, Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet! Miss Kamisato has come to join the festival!
No, it's not like that. Please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just here...
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister. If you hadn't let them know, they'd start closing. At least it sure looks like that time of...
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kami's... Oh, here's a couple of masks for you.
No. You've been far too
don't give me all that. Here you go. It's not often that we regular folks get some attention from the Yashiro Commission, so I've...
But... Okay, I think... I
Просто такая
understand.
смирилась.
It's my pleasure. You have yourself a good time.
Sir, do you have anything for Paimon?
Oh, hello there, kiddo.
Huh? Surely you're not gonna...
Paimon, don't...
Paimon
Да
doesn't want to
давай
be
мы
left
тебе ее
alone.
к пузу привяжем.
How about a tree leaf? That should be enough.
What? No.
Oh, okay then. In that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can...
I cannot thank you.
Aw, it's nothing. But I won't hold you up.
All right. Oh, wait. I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there and I brought you here because... Okay.
Маска вон на голове. А я с лисой хотел. Почему мне кота дали? Почему меня не спрашивают?
Traveler, look! This stall's doing fortune slips.
Miss Kamisato, hello there. You're out with friends today? Oh, what a rare privilege. Well,
Okay. How much is...
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. Thinking about it, it was when your
Потому что
father was
здесь
around.
никто в
I
маске
think he
кота.
helped. So
Я
you see,
понял.
how could I possibly...
What? Are you sure?
Of course. If you like what you see, then please, be my...
Traveler? Paimon? What do you...
Seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they insist, who are we to resist?
Well, if that's how you feel, then... Okay. We'll take you up on your kind offer, sir. Let's each do a draw.
Ты хочешь, чтобы тебя еще и
Alrighty
спрашивают?
then.
Конечно.
Whenever you're ready. Draw a slip and reveal your fortune. Open it up and see how you fare.
Whoa!
Which one did you get? Paimon got Rising Fortune.
Угу. Что, поешь? Или тебе все-таки маску сделают?
No way! We got the traveler. What did you... Wow. You're so lucky.
Ah, congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune among people means. As the golden koi fish shines amidst the turquoise waves,
Золотой карп зеленых волнах, слава процветает, взаимопомощь благородных.
What a great sign! Good things lie ahead!
А в смысле, почему они Пайман не натянули? В принципе, там, ну, не сильно маска больше, чем голова у Пайман. Нормально бы оно прицепилось.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up.
Well said! Here's hoping that our good luck will never run out!
Везде одинаковые паучки с повышением удачи. Вот, сейчас хот-догов наделаем. Черт, Ализ. А, это какие-то досточки были. Мне показалось, это булки торчат.
Wow, it all looks so good! Is it okay if Paimon
Да, конечно.
has one of it?
Of course it is.
But we don't want anything to go to waste. Ooh, Ayaka, Paimon wants those dango.
Sure.
Uh-huh, those look good too. Ooh, but so do the egg rolls. Paimon will try an egg.
All right then. I too shall have a Sakura mochi.
Давай, давай, кошелек же резиновый.
Coming right up.
Вот. Только представь этот резиновый кошелек, наполненный деньгами.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our best sellers.
Oh, please, sir. Paimon would like some more.
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how is this kind of snack actually made?
You want to try your hand at making it yourself?
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you sure about this? If you share the recipe, isn't that
Тебе надо в Лиюэ.
Well, it was you who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it? She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time. Here you go. Just treat it as me returning a favor.
Thank you so much. I will study it very carefully and try my best.
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on, I can see that you... There's no greater feeling than creating delicious food with your own two hands. You should definitely give it a try.
I will. Once I've learned how to make it, will you two be my
Да,
taste testers?
да. Наша жизнь на этом будет окончена.
All right. I'll do my best.
Хотя, в принципе, Пайман все совершает нормально.
We may have arrived near the end of the festival.
О, кажется, я нашел еще одно применение Сакуре.
Paimon approves.
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly
Арбуз,
wonderful
арбуз.
experience.
Аяка, купи арбуз.
This stall sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of wood called a prayer plaque.
Sounds similar to the way people in Liyue release lanterns during Lantern Rite.
Welcome! Looking for prayer plaques? Every wish is sacred, and you've still got time to make yours
Не
before
могу
the
слушать
festival
слов
ends.
арбуз со спокойным лицом.
Shall we give it a try? Oh, wait, there's writing and drawing involved? Ugh, count Paimon out then. Paimon's head's feeling...
2 prayer plaques, please, sir.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady. There you go.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish? Yes.
You can either draw a picture to represent your wish or write it out in words. Either way...
Wait, so they'll be on public display? Alright, well, let's...
That will do for mine. May I see yours? This is you and your brother, isn't it? It's lovely.
You'll be back together one day. Paimon believes it, and you should too.
А почему у ее брата нету своей Пайман?
I believe it too. Your wish will surely come and...
Ayaka, what did you draw? Is that Tenchukaku?
That's right. I wish for peace and happiness for everyone in I do hope that wish... Thank you. That gives me... I'm afraid so. The time flies when you're having fun. It seems to
Так
flow away.
повеселились.
It's time to...
Прям здоровую менталку уже. Не. Вот это вот вообще не
Today was the
это.
first time in my life that I've ever been to a festival.
Невозможно.
You've known me for some time now.
Скорее мне выпадет кубок на криоурон.
Knowing me, I just know that today could not have been such a happy day without, so thank you. Today really meant a lot to me. Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone has that smile that comes from deep inside, and it's just so carefree and happy.
Давай, психани, заморозь все, устрой еще один драконий хребет.
I want to go again. You too? Great. You know, we're kind of similar. With both of us having a brother, sometimes I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get your brother back. I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. You will find him. Come, I will always be here for you as your... as your friend. I will always support you. As long as you're happy, I'm...
Все, Кирю понесло. Блин, все-таки красивый лес.
Oh, traveler. Huh? There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me. What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
It was so pretty. Beautiful, elegant, and...
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, I just had a sudden urge, and I ran with it. In a way, that sort of sums up today. That goes for you, too. When I'm with you, time seems to slow down. Anyway, it looks like this is goodbye for today. I can see myself the rest of the way back. Good night, traveler.
Чем-то напоминает мою молодость. Тоже пошли, погуляли, что-то там поделали. Проводил до дома. Развернулся, пошел, что-то напиваешь. Остается только один вопрос. Кто из нас журавль, а кто кролик? Так. Золотая рыбка, глава 1. Ну что, как там по примагемам? Нормально. Все хорошо. Я так понимаю... ну вот золотая рыбка. Ну, он 1500. На 10 круток хватит. Все, молитвы поубирали, утром еще были. У нас, кстати, на простую 10 штук есть. Давайте крутнем. Сегодня без леги, да? Копье Феврония. Вот это я понимаю. Вообще хорошо. Вот это я понимаю. А вот это хорошо. Хорошо крутнули. Всегда б так. Нет, с учетом-то... С учетом еще всяких дополнительных вот звездной пыли и звездного блеска-то тут далеко как больше будет. Так, отправляйтесь на пляж. Че, рыбачить будем? Три фиолки завидую. О, да. Прям. Это повод для зависти. Привет, ребята.
We're looking for the great Mujina yokai. Do you know where it lives? Great
Мне
Mujina
постоянно по одной за
yokai?
десятку
What's
падает.
that? Huh? You've never... It's a sneaky
Знаешь, как
monster that
обидно.
goes around
Ну-ка
playing tricks on
давай,
people.
расскажи мне.
It's got
Ага.
magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants. One time, the great Mujina yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad. Sounds like a very naughty little monk. Cause we finally found out how to chase it. My dad said that the great Mujina yokai likes to play tricks on people. So all we need to do is chase it away. This monster sounds scary, though. Surely your parents must be worried about... Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the great... So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably... Yeah. So, as long as we get home before it gets its strength... Something sounds very
Какой ежик. Какой мурзилка.
Like the great Mujina yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world. We should tell them so they don't waste all... Oh, children! Listen up! There's no need to go looking for the great Mujina yokai, alright? Because it isn't real. Huh? No way. That's impossible. Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering. That's not true. The great Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. Yoimiya, huh?
We told her all about the great Mujina yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away.
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally,
Тетя Пойма.
Yoimiya said that today's the day. Yoimiya plays with us until... But... Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya. Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this?
Ну, погнали. Куда их догонять-то? Вон куда. Так, вот она. Стоит тут главная заводила. Сейчас еще ей по шапке настучим.
Cheer up, guys. She was only joking. But we've never seen it for ourselves. That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful. It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your... No matter how powerful the Great Mujina Yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops... Got it! Thanks, Miss Yoimiya! Oh, yeah, hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember, just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's... Okay, thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now. Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play... Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids... The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if some... Okay, but it definitely... Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and like... So, I guess now the kids' impression of the... So in a way, this monster is... Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time. But they could have easily had other reasons too.
Примерно то же самое мы им и сказали.
Go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then... Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning... Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out
огненная алмаз
that are all the
существует?
colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far. I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone... I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because... it's just so annoying, right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turned into our priceless... When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim...
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show...
Naganohara fireworks show?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout... Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty... In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my boss. There's...
Так, подождите, праздник же уже закончился.
Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House.
Или это уже другой?
A load of them have bad endings, though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or, someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way. Hey, Pops, I'm back!
The fireworks show is almost
Dad.
upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently.
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat.
I can wait.
Можно не
I
надо?
need to ask you about something.
Спасибо.
Pops is... Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, he's...
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like...
Much later, people eventually realized that...
Pops, wait!
Huh? What?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered.
No, Pops, I meant the materials.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too.
No, Pops! The materials! The raw materials for making...
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh, the materials!
Yes! Sorry. Hyman got all like...
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers...
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine.
Of course! Leave it...
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf.
Huh?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner.
Yoimiya?
Ah! Oh, you scared me there.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Так, а там что за фейерверк?
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you
Don't worry, Sakajiro. So far, at least, we're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort...
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in...
An arrest warrant?
Shh! Keep it down! If Sakajiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out. Yeah, we know it's going to be...
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary.
Да ладно, ничего страшного, переживешь.
This bad. Couldn't you just...
Well, but as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking...
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you...
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders firework, only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact...
Wow!
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be new.
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. Also try and come up with a difference, whatever their reasons might be. If our customers come to us looking for help,
Thank you. This way,
All right. Well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and...
All right.
А он просто сквозь стены ходит,
It's a
или
shame.
там окно
They
все-таки
still wouldn't give up
открывается?
permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, no matter what, I have to... I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself. And then you can come meet me back at the house later. Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakajiro's boat. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two
Стучать в
first
окно.
met?
She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. Wait, should we really be...
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them.
Yeah, you could say we're all at...
Oh, I see. Sorry. I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll...
Huh? What?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryou Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the...
I understand.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to...
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your pack.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I... Oh,
Oh, right, yeah.
okay. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Lucky you reminded me. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter
Мне вот, кстати,
away.
интересно, я пока насался по Инадзуме,
It's difficult to get
плавал на
interesting
этом
reaction from him.
чудо-кораблике, который тут можно поставить. У меня был вопрос, а можно ли на нем уплыть в Лиюэ или в Манштадт, например?
While Koichi is bringing the boat here, I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials. It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Но все-таки интересно попытаться-то надо, мне кажется. Я по-любому кто-то уже делал. Мне просто интересно, как это выглядит.
What I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine. Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know?
Балаболка.
Let's head to the city.
Question, doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh, you kinda have a point.
Ah, here we are. Hello, Morihiko.
Yoimiya. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the...
Huh? Really?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the... I've come to expect it now.
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you.
Ah, come on now. You know I... What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? It's no trouble at all. Once when I had an argument with my son, I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he does... Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too... Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with...
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble, even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily...
Что это за японский адвокат?
All right then.
Всем помогает, приходите ко мне, я вам помогу. Все, пожалуйста, бесплатно, на здоровье. Возьмите мою визитку.
No, you don't.
Don't worry. Just take it as a
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me.
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a...
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment.
There's no convince... All right, then. If pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him more...
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself...
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do anything. When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. But they don't always listen. So anyway, we've got all the materials we need now. So that solves that. Next, we just need to go find...
Так, подождите. Какая кузница.
Hajime, Mr. Amino.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken,
Seems like everyone knows how busy
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog.
No worry. Oh, wait. Actually, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can.
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fire. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. If you badger Hajime like this, you will.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean...
Is that so surprising? It is.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future.
I'll try my best.
Да,
Sure,
да,
I'll get some
да.
extra
Мгм.
materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how... Excuse me.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and size of these. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole...
So have a minima art and Naganohara fireworks been...
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have Hajime. In the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Okay, time to head off. Koichi
И
probably
тебе
isn't
придется
this
каждый
but
год
let's go with
делать
him.
фейерверки для этой болтливой, неугомонной девчонки. Мне кажется, он уже заранее не рад. У него рука не отвалилась. Не, ему норм. Почему мы делаем 4 дела одновременно? Чувака с лодкой поймали, конечно же, да?
He isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I'm sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys. So, I wanted to find an opportunity. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are
Ты
travelers,
вечно
right?
торопишься.
So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live
Мне
their
интересно,
life
как у нее
wherever
этот
they want, doing whatever makes
бант
them
так
happy.
торчит.
My pops actually
Какой
received
из?
a gift
А,
from his old customers over there. It was from the winery or
ну,
something.
он накрахмален.
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine is...
Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain... So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And we're looking for answers from the...
You were separated from your family? Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep...
Sometimes...
When you're exhausted, everything
Тем
becomes
временем
a
наступила
struggle.
ночь.
Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way. Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to...
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. let's head over to the boat. Oh, okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean.
Absolutely. Rest assured.
Почему мне за нее не дают поиграть? А Яку, значит, дали пощупать, а эту нет.
That's way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built still. I'll be the first to admit that
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like...
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to to avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately. That this is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden.
Maybe it does. But I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission.
То есть этим магазин фейерверков занимается,
And
да?
whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me. And anyway, to your point about collaborate,
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait.
so you're seasoned crooks already. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would...
Who's Third Sis? Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild, and at one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning they were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew up, and it was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and...
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, after that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be...
Yeah. No matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up to us, those memories are...
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking
Я,
about...
конечно, понимаю, что сюжет там все дела, но слишком много ненужной информации подает.
That's exactly right.
С одной стороны, это, конечно, здорово, раскрывается мир, раскрываются все персонажи, которые, ну, по сути, даже незначительны. Мы этого чувака видим первый раз. И, скорее всего, мы больше его никогда не увидим. Но... С одной стороны, это хорошо. С другой стороны, нахрена оно?
So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid or held me once as a baby or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out, he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me.
Ну и что?
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack...
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, but if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you...
Okay, I won't let them, but... No,
Why did you want to come back?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back, once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop, so forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it.
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible, and the Tenryou Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours. That's it. I'll go talk to them.
Are you sure they won't just...
Oh, don't worry about that. They're real. All right. You should get back indoors. Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? Pops? Pops? No, never mind. I know.
Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time.
Просто, почему ты перебила Паймон? Ты охренела, что ли? Ты что вообще себе позволяешь? Еще один типичный дед.
If it isn't Yoimiya. Come on, are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very...
Indeed, these are unprecedented times, but... Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so... I wonder if I'll still be around to see...
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that.
We aren't as young as we want. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bet...
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No. We can't be putting you to work. I'll just go fetch the tea and some...
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks.
It's no trouble.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish.
Sure, it won't take. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled...
Да, вот, доставить маринованную редьку. Вот это я понимаю, вот это квест. Так, где тут что прополоть? Ну-ка. Где грядки? Не вижу грядок. Ага, вот они, грядки. А это точно были сорняки? Не знаю, как по мне, вполне себе неплохие кустики росли. Крапиву пиздили. Это прополка, значит.
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for...
We should be fine. I think... Oh, yeah. This is...
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. But then I try some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade...
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them. Even if it does mean putting up with... Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship. But still, they must get
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get...
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome.
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
Подождите. Тут дыня.
was quick.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of...
Speaking of youth, do you know...
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how...
50 years since what? Some
Well, if you must know, it...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure even as it was rising up into the sky, but then it exploded, the sky lit up. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And
50 years. In some ways, it's a long, but 50 years of being together.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days.
Ah, what a great
enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy?
Yeah, it's a...
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? He was our boy's best friend when... They were inseparable, but one day...
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, but our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt... You know what children are like. They get...
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other...
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke. But since it's Sakujiro...
What a strange coincidence.
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said... Now I finally understand why he can't decide...
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows
Вот
up...
это поворот.
No worries. If we can find some other way to help Sakujiro, there's no need to make things difficult for you.
Yes. It'd be...
I think after all these years...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Так. Какой-то безумный квест получается. Бегаешь из одной деревни в другую, что-то думаешь, с кем-то общаешься, разглагольствуешь. Он-то от этого никакого. Чувак какой-то, он на камушке отдыхает.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened.
Huh? Pops, are you alright? I didn't do anything to you.
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't... But they didn't listen. It seemed like, luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough... Pops, did you... Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after... Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stove.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them. I wish I'd caught their names.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like...
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't stop. We can't let that happen. Come with me.
Так, начинается дискотека. Так, сейчас нам помогут вот эти дети.
Hi, Yoimiya. Are the weapons to scare away the... Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making... aren't you gonna... I'm sorry. I have something important, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. Yeah! Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Yep, we did.
Are they trying to catch a monster?
No, don't worry. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now.
We will. We'll be on our best...
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro
Так,
still
стоп.
hasn't made up his mind,
Вы меня,
I
конечно,
guess I'll have to
извините.
step in.
Проблемы с Сабзиро проблемами, но надо собирать.
Sorry, official business.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about...
Didn't you hear me? You're not...
Ugh, what a nuisance!
Ну. Во, наконец-то. Ух ты! То есть лучница. Которая... Я так примерно и не понял, как работает ее атака. А, ну нет. То есть эти 3 стрелы в любом случае появляются. Дима, она не играется через заряженные атаки. А, я понял. Спасибо. Опять это, как ее там, диффузия, или как ты ее обозвала, да? Ага, еще троица появилась. Хорошо. Самое бездарное применение ульты на моей памяти. Я думал, там будут какие-нибудь, я не знаю, фейерверки хотя бы.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission? You will be punished for your action. There is nowhere you can escape justice.
Да.
Look at that. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against...
Never imagined I'd fall into your hand. If this is to be my fate...
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await... The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this!
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in...
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Мне краб вон тут нравится на фоне.
Why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But
what are you talking about? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me, I can see it in your faces. You both have so...
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful...
No, I won't leave it! I will not stand by Keisuke. You seem to like settling things with a duel, so if I win, then you need to say everything, and the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything.
Ее ульта усиляет другого активного персонажа, но не саму Yoimiya. То есть, типа, в связке с кем-то играть?
If you don't say anything now,
Или...
you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro.
Yoimiya.
I accept.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are
Так, погодите, пацаны, это нечестно. Вас тут до хрена, а я один. Нет, я имею в виду, что в связке в онлайне, а не в соло-игре. Ну и чё? Ну, сейчас эти подубинки.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady.
Или типа юзнул ульту, переключился на другого?
Why were you so convinced that we had things to?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely.
The reason I came back is that it wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru.
То есть ты даже Сумеру видел. Даже я ее еще не видел, скотина. Он даже в Фонтейне был. Мразота.
But then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the.
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that. After all.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. I do wonder, am I really? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the...
Don't worry about that. I'll hand... If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside. I will lend you my help, but until then, and don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind,
But I think you did the right thing. And
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so...
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then.
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again.
Ah, never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start. Yoimiya! The way you took command of... What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong... If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there.
Ну, хватит.
Just keep staring. Sakujiro and Keisuke...
Мне кажется, она говорит больше, чем все главные персонажи этой игры вместе взятые.
Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will
И
set
почему у
off
нас одинаковые глаза с
to
ней?
you.
Это не дипломатия уровень 100, это фейерверк в лицо.
Huh? Oh, it's... Keisuke.
Просто в глазах Юми, блядь, опять эти фейерверки, как же задолбало.
That was amazing. It was so I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it. He would...
Ну, он не первый, допустим, был.
I was hoping it would leave it. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip.
You know, Yoimiya, you seem to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so cool.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent, quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky. It feels like a sacred... You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, for Keisuke's parents, and for Keisuke and Sakajiro. Oh, yeah!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about...
Seriously?
Huh. Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really... It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun designed. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, also consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things, but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Вот за что отдельное спасибо, наверное, все-таки разработчикам за вот это вот отношение к особенностям тех или иных наций.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time.
То есть, ну вот в Японии-то ведь по сути действительно есть эта традиция запускать фейерверки какие-то особенные на какую-то определенную дату, мероприятие и прочее. Какой шанс, что ты мой папа? Примерно такой же, какой шанс, что ты мой ребенок. Так, а чё? А, у меня же опять не выбран квест. Так, ну вот, у нас, в принципе, теперь есть возможность выбрать. Отправляйся в чайный дом Каморы на следующий день. Есть у нас возможность выбрать основной квест. Наконец-то нам дали эту возможность. Но на самом деле вот бесит меня вся вот эта фигня с легендами, что тебе их надо обязательно проходить, и ты не пойдешь дальше, если ты не откроешь, не пройдешь, ничего. Это на самом деле прям какой-то бред. Если вы хотели бы вшить эти истории, ну, сделайте вы какие-то ответвления сюжета обязательные. Но чтобы вот прям вот так, не знаю. Слишком принудиловка. вроде как бы и не официально, ой, не официальное, не основное задание. И в то же время ты проходил встречи, это вообще пиздец. Нет, я пытаюсь наверстать упущенный сюжет за 2 года. И просто, ну, немножко не так это сделано, как-то кривовато, что ли, на мой взгляд. То есть почему тогда у меня вот эти сейчас доступны? Открывали бы их тогда по доступности уже сюжета. Хрен его знает. В общем, ребят, давайте, наверное, на этом остановимся. Продолжим уже прохождение завтра с вами. Поэтому всем, кто сегодня присутствовал, огромнейшее спасибо. Увидимся завтра с вами также в 6 часов по Москве. Ну а на этом все. Я с вами прощаюсь. Всем удачи. Всем пока-пока.
I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.